Hey everyone. It's a little loud down there. Gonna back out of here. So I turned on the radio for a little while just to get started. And check out what we've done so far. Gotta mute that. Alright, there we go. So let me go. We'll turn this off, I guess. We'll just put on city. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, there we go. So, the last time we left off, we were over in here and building up the high density. And what I did notice was we have a huge backup here. It's not too bad, but we definitely need another outlet for these guys. They have to come in only the one way and leave. So I'm thinking about building something coming off of here and coming around, and maybe have a roundabout down here, just so they have some options to get in and out, especially with the high density being built over here. I think we definitely need something going on. So, I mean, we're still at 91%, but they definitely need something. So, I think that's where we'll start. I have unlimited ore and oil on, and I did just put on the unlimited soil. So, I think we'll level off down by here, just to make that roundabout, and then kind of curve it on up into here, and I guess we'll delete these two right in here, and we'll just extend this road out. Let me unzone that. So I think we'll start with the terrain tool, and let's just go off of, I guess, right here. It's pretty level here, so just turn this up a little. So I was filming my next episode for New Brighton, and it's 2 parts of making a nature reserve, and I was just getting done with the second part and doing the overview, and of course, my luck, forest fire breaks out and burns down half the mountain. So that was quite interesting, and I leave it in there because I was not going to start all over again, because I looked at my last save, and my last save was about an hour ago, so that wasn't going to work for me. So I decided to just leave it in. Hi, Thomas. I tried to come on a little earlier today. You might hear a little bit of background noise, but nothing too crazy, I hope. Let's see. I'm really bad at this one, but we'll see if we can bring it around and then kind of level this out a little bit. Hey George, how are you? Is my microphone muted? You can't hear me? Can you hear me now or no? Because I don't think it's muted. Let me see. Alright, you can hear me? Alright, I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. It should be alright. Okay, thanks. So, yeah, I have the microphone in, Thomas. So, George, missed you last week. Where were you? Wasn't here. We put some high density in over here. And did some oil. Not too bad. I think we're going to bring some of this out, too. Just to kind of match this a little. We'll get a little crazy with it, and then we'll smooth it. And then we'll bring this down. Let's see if I can take that elevation tool again and bring this, let's see, we'll come about halfway. Mic is loud and clear. I don't know what it is. Everybody else seems to be able to hear me. Let's go over here. I think what we'll do is we'll put the road in, and sometimes that helps to level the area into a much smoother. Poor Thomas. Alright, so we're going to take this down and we'll just see where we end up. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with poor Thomas, why he can't hear me. Alright, so we'll just take this around and see where it goes. Alright. So I think we could level this out a little bit better, but this gives me a better idea. And I just cut off their electric, so let's go fix that for them. There we go. So it's pretty bumpy, pretty steep right here. So we can bring that up and around. Okay, you hear me now? Okay, great. That's so weird. I don't know what happened. Why are they not getting power? Oh, there they go. There they go. Okay. So yeah, this is quite steep. So we're going to have to level this out a little bit better. We'll bring that up. Fire truck and dog, I hear. Yes, the fire alarm just went off, and the dog is acting stupid today, so sorry about that. Always working with something. They don't cooperate sometimes. This is quite a steep hill, I must say. Trying to smooth it out as best as possible without taking so much time, and sometimes it just does not work. Alright, we'll just smooth this as best here. Oh, there's a helicopter. Don't know where he's going, although I'm not paying attention to the city. So, hopefully nothing's on fire. Alright, let's see what that does for us. It is quite steep, but I don't think we have too much of an option without kind of going back and forth and weaving around. Might be the only option. A rich neighborhood. Oh, you know what I did turn on? I did turn on the daytime nighttime cycle, so it might be getting dark soon. I thought we'd switch it up a little bit. If it gets to be too much and we can't build, we'll turn it off. And it's starting to actually get dark. Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing, so may have to turn that off a second. Alright, much better. Whoops. You want to see what the city looks like at night? Sure, we could do that. I just wanted to get this road in first, and then, yeah, then we can definitely do that. That's not a problem. Let's cut this off about here. And let's see, because we have to get this roundabout somewhere in here. And we do have this road coming in. And then we also have the highway entrance here, too. So, let's see what we're going to do. And I could hear that helicopter right by my ear. I don't know where he was, but he's somewhere close. I'm just going to bring that back. So now I'm wondering where we're going to put this roundabout. Do we want to move it in? Do we want to attach this road and the highway? Or just the highway and then come off? I'm not sure. Yes, it happens all the time here. It's like Grand Central Station, but worse. So I'm thinking we'll attach this road to the side of the roundabout, do the highway to the front, and then attach this to the other side of the roundabout. So let's go ahead and we'll make a large roundabout, I think. I think we definitely could use a large roundabout here. I'm just seeing if we come in like 2. Let me back this up just a little bit. Give myself some space. There we go. Stop that. Always wants to snap to the angle. Never to the first one. We'll go this way. And then we'll come out by 1. And we'll bring it in. So we trick it. Alright. Let's go to our 3-lane. You can see our highway's getting backed up down there. Right in here just a little. But hopefully this will solve the problem. Let's pause the game and get out of there. And let's see, we'll come from, let's go ahead and grab the ramp and we'll curve this. Right into there. We'll come from here, curve that into there. I think that's okay. And then let's grab our 4-lane. Is this 4-lane or 6? That's 6. Alright, I guess we'll use a 6. Why not? And I'm thinking, yeah, let's curve this. And I don't know if we need to curve it to there, Or maybe bring it up a little further and just leave this for this road in here. That might be better. And just make an intersection. Any thoughts? Move the 6 lane, that's what I'm thinking. Because I don't like the way it is. I think bring it down and in a little further. So I'm thinking bring this to here. And come in like that. And then just bring this into here. But maybe not so close. I don't know. Should we have the intersection right there? Yeah, right there. I think that's good too. I think that makes the most sense. Alright, we'll kind of put that in right there. And let's just shut off the light. And hook up the highway. I mean the road. So I think we're just going to come in there. I don't want it to bounce that far. Right about there I think is good. It's a little bit of a bump here, but it's not too bad. Now we just got to get this guy to come down decently. I mean, it's not too bad of a steep hill. It's not that bad. Down here we just got to get this smoothed out just a bit. So let's just smooth this just as much as possible here. Just bring this out. I'll try this. There we go. Little bump, little fun. Big bump, big fun. Yeah. I would say so. Like the roller coaster. Like the train roller coaster I had going on. Remember? It's definitely part of the train roller coaster. Alright, so we could definitely bring this in just a little bit more. Smooth that out just a bit. I think down here we're just gonna get this a little bit smoother so they connect a little bit better. I think that should be better. I hope. Trampoline is the funniest. Well, we'll see what happens. We're going to put it in now. I don't think it's going to have the bounce. Definitely raises it. Would have liked to come down a little bit better. Maybe a tunnel? You know, you're probably right. A tunnel probably would have been a lot better. Because this is quite bad. It's not too bad, but it's... Connected. Alright. Alright, I think we'll just connect it like that. We won't even put in the other ones. We'll just see how it goes. Let me turn this on 3-speed. Maybe we'll get it up. And I think we need... Let's see, what's our next milestone? 36. Then we'll be able to open up another tile. And if we open up another tile, I think maybe we'll do this one over here. No, delete the road back a bit and then connect it like, okay, like I did the other side. Because of those sharp turns right there. I agree. Go straight. That is a bad bump. I don't really like that. But we'll leave it. So if we get enough population to come in, I think we should open up one of these tiles in here so we could kind of keep going with some high density. I don't know what anybody else thinks, but I think we definitely need to spread the high density out a little bit. Any suggestions, guys? And I think this should be working quite well now. I think we might have a light on, actually. Let's go check that. Nope, no light. Let's check our traffic now. Yeah, that seems much better now. They have an in and out, at least. They don't have to use the same line. Oh, connect the roundabout. Connect the roundabout to what? Just for clarification. Any... Sorry when you hear me pause a lot. I'm just waiting for the responses before I do anything. Connect the roundabouts. Oh, from here to there. That is quite steep. I don't know how we're going to do that. That might need a tunnel. Yeah, I got you right there. That might need a tunnel. Because I'm not sure how that's going to work. But let's see what we can do. Tunnel? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll start it connected straight on. And if we want... If I do it straight on, it's going to be really steep. Yeah, that's going to be super steep. And you can see the roads too, going straight up in the air. Let's go straight. Alright, that's a little better. Now let's see how steep this is. Because this is going to be super steep. Keep pressing down. Yeah, I did. Oh, is that before I did it, you were telling me? I get you. It does. We do have the low density with the buildings up in here. It looks a little funny. But I think what we'll do is this is just going to kind of branch out and then gradually go into a much bigger city behind it. So it's kind of like just a step up in the height. All right, let me go here. That is going to be one steep hill under there. Let me fix the electric, because we will have problems with that. Is it connecting? Yeah, it's already connecting through there. We don't even need it. Yeah, so we got it connecting, so we'll see how it goes. I think I might have to do the same thing as over here and over here, is split them up, because it does do a sharp turn. So let's do that, just to help with the churning aspect. It's a little close. So I do think that'll help a lot. There you go. They move a lot faster when you do that. It's amazing, just that little thing works. Can we follow a car through the tunnel? I don't know, can you? We can try. Doesn't let us go through the tunnel, that's the problem. It only lets us follow him from above. No driver view, no. Actually, I had a question on that. Somebody said you could walk through the tunnels, and there's no way possible. It blocks you off. It's only on PC. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I'm gonna... do we do the same up here? Make this into... Bring this out a little further? It's a shame. It is a shame. I bet you it's like a roller coaster ride. I am gonna connect this a little better. And I just distorted the roundabout. Oh well. Might have to fix that roundabout anyway. See how it goes. Yeah, it stinks that you can't drive through it. I heard it's actually a lot of fun to drive through the tunnels and actually walk through the tunnels as well. But, yeah, I heard you can't do it on the console. So, what should we do next? We do have a high demand for some more residents. And we were looking at... That's another thing we were looking at. Natural resources. So we have oil. We can do forestry anywhere. We have our farm already set up. We have a touch of ore in this corner, right next to our forestry. But it seems like, other than that, unless we go open up the tile over there, we don't have a lot of ore. So if we want to do an ore industry down the line, why does that go back to electric? I don't know. We're gonna have to pick it off of some other tile. European high density? Definitely, we could do European high density. The thing is, where do we do it? So right now, the train takes up a lot of space in here. That maybe could be condensed a little bit. And we could start building behind there. You're begging? Okay. Hold on, we're having garbage issues, of course. But we have no reason why we're having garbage issues, I don't think. But let's take a look. Yeah, I guess we could use another one of these, or recycling. Guess we'll do another recycling. We'll put in 1, 2. I think we're gonna need a third one for sure. Let's do another one. See how far that brings it up. Not much. Not much. Definitely doesn't give us a lot. Let's throw another one in. Trying to get it up to the green. It's just barely in the green now. But we got a ton of recycling centers, so we'll see how that goes. That should help quite a bit. Where would we put the high density? Next to the skyscraper office buildings. Okay. So here we're a little tight because we have the train. So unless we go behind here and do some roads through here and hit like this corner, we could do some high density back there. I mean, it's possible. But right now the trains are taking up quite a bit of space back here. So what do you think? Run a road back in here? A wee bridge over the tracks? Yeah, I think so. I think we could do that. Maybe run something off of here. And then bring it around back in here. And maybe even over through here. And come in. No, in the next tile. Okay, we can't open... I have no problem doing it in the next tile. In the right side, right. That's what I was thinking, over in this area right here. The thing is, right now we don't have any tiles open. And we don't get another tile until 3600. So we kind of got to wait until we get to 3600. But we do need residents now to get to 3600. So we can either expand on this, maybe level a little this out, and add a few more blocks in some of these low density areas. That's a possibility. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so that's exactly what I was thinking. So let's level off some of this a little bit. And then we'll just smooth it out after we get it a little level. Alright, so we'll level this off a little bit. And kind of make them meet in the middle somewhere. They don't have to touch or anything, but we'll just add a couple of blocks in the middle here. That's a little high on this side, but I'm thinking we're going to probably add to this neighborhood a little bit more. So I think we should be fine. Do we have a district on this guy? Yes. So we'll take him back in just a little further there. And I think we could add like a block or two. Definitely through the back here. I think we used these streets right in here. Shiny city on a hill. Yeah, kind of. Is it shiny? I don't know. Let's see, can we fit anything else in here? Maybe we'll just do like a little half a block in there like that. Alright, so we'll fill in a little bit more and we'll see how far we can get this. See, let's go ahead and use that. We need a giant conceptual monument. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Now I'm wondering if we could add a few more blocks in here as well. Let's see. I think we could bring this out a little bit and add a few more in here. Sorry, I had to clear my voice because I'm losing my voice. So yeah, I think this will be alright too. The more houses we get in, the more the population will go up. We'll smooth this out just a bit. We'll be able to add a couple of more blocks in there. Alright, so let's come off of here. I think we used the one with trees with this one. We'll knock out two. And let's see if we can bring this one through here. Let me just check the district. That's good. We'll paint in a few more. There we go. See how that does. We do need a bit of commercial too. So we're gonna have to figure out a little bit of commercial, maybe along here a little bit. I mean, our traffic is flowing pretty well. This roundabout's quite busy because they're not using... Although, actually, now that I look at it, I think we put this roundabout in before we had highways. Let me see if I could brace this a little bit. Nope. Just brace it a little bit. Hillbilly suburbia? Possibility. And let me upgrade this road, because I think that happens to be one of the problems. There. Let's see if that works. These guys are stopped, which makes me think there's a light. There we go. They are stopping back in there. That's not too good. We'll keep an eye on that, because we do have... Oh, they need some water. Alright, let's give them some water. We could do that. Give them some water. How is our water? Our water's okay. So do like an oval one between the two. And put a monument in the center. We could do that. If that's what you like. I'm definitely going to have to move, I think, this guy down a little bit, though. Unless I move the oval into the middle here a little bit more. Although it did clear up quite a bit. It's moving now. Alright, let's let that go for a little bit. And then we'll definitely look into putting something in the middle there with a monument. Any options on monuments? Any suggestions, at least? Not quite sure. Maybe something like that. These are quite tall. These are really tall. Alright. Let's go ahead and check out the... We'll see about putting the oval about in. Let me just zone in a couple of more commercial buildings. Alright, we'll definitely check that out. Over here, what do we have over here? Why do these buildings look so tall? Oh, they're high density. Oh, okay, so maybe we'll do that. We'll continue this down just to get some of this high density in. Not too crazy. That should work, and then maybe some office spaces to kind of get rid of the bar for industrial. And that should help to fill out our residence a little faster. And then we'll do the oval about. Now with the oval about, you don't want to use highways because you can't put the unique buildings to it, right? Alright, let me just move these guys out of the way. So we'll put him here. There we go. Oh, that's okay, Rob. Hey, how's Mom? I hope she's doing better. Yeah, big demolition. That's what I just did. We'll just clear this mess up. They could use the side roads for now. They're fine. They could still get through. And yeah, let's go ahead and figure this out. Delete all these trees. We'll just go over here. There we go. Alright, so we got to put the oval about between the two here, as well as we want it to connect up to the tunnel and the high density over here. So, I'm just going to start off with some gravel and we'll figure out where we want to go from here. Just see. I want to kind of match it up. So somewhere in here. Something like that. Thinking something like that. Or do you want it bigger than that? So this would come here, so we went shorter. Will I do a zoo in this stream? Absolutely, but not probably not today, but definitely we could do a stream with a zoo. That shouldn't be a problem at all. I don't see why not. Do a 10 cell radius. Okay. Trying to see. I hate all the snapping it does. Hard to count this out. Hold on, let me go back and put a guide back in. Go straight. I think we're gonna make it quite long. And we might have to cut this block out because it's gonna get in the way. Alright, so go out by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop snapping to that. Just gonna shut off the angles. because it does not help. Well, it does help, but son of a gun, it's driving me crazy. I hate when they pop in all the other guides there. There we go. So you want it about that wide? Think that should work? I know, it's... the snapping is bad. It's because it's getting hung up on everything else. It wants to jump to everything else, which is so annoying. There we go. It's frustrating when it jumps to the wrong one. Because it's jumping to the wrong one. Because that does not line up with that. That's not right. It's the angles that keep messing with it. This one comes out fine. But no, see, it comes to that one and not the middle one. It just won't snap in the middle. There we go. Make an auxiliary cross like a building. Do something like that. Part of the problem is, too, the road is not level on that spot. Bridgeville. Do you think that's good, or you want it longer? Okay. Okay. Definitely will connect it. Alright, that looks pretty good. Gotta move this guy. We're actually better off just going straight, I think, and match up better, I think. I think I like that. That looks better. Now we got to go ahead and connect this underneath here. So it's pretty close to here. Yeah, the slope is too steep for this now. Since we put in these houses, it's just too much for it to handle. So let's get rid of this one for now. Alright, we'll just do away with that for now. Let's turn it back on. Let's see where we're at. Definitely handles the traffic a lot better. That's for sure. We can figure out a better solution for here to connect up into here. Maybe we can wind it around a little bit to get it to come up on this and bring down the intensity on here. So if we come off of here, any suggestions? Click up and down to see what happens by default. Alright. Alright, so if we come down to there, that's definitely beneath there. So we'll bring that there. We'll come back up to this height. We'll come from here. Do something like that. Alright, hold on. I have some water issues right in here. Let me just grab some. There we go. So I see what you mean. Okay. Let's go straight then. We can get it to about there. Looks a bit funny. Just because of the height difference. I mean, we can make it work, but it does look funny. It's working, so I mean, we can leave it for now and then change it up later on. As far as, I mean, like I said, I think if we sloped it around a little bit or snaked it around a little bit, it might look a little better, but so with filling in a little bit more residents, we still didn't get quite a few residents. We're only about 29.7, and that's pretty much where we were. Trying to see if we could fill in some more residents, maybe down in here. Do some kind of residential area here. Or, like I said, kind of fill in up in here. And back. We could do something like that. Anybody have any suggestions? Let's take a look at the could definitely bring it up, that's for sure. This could be running along the edge of the thing. We'll smooth that out a little bit. Big crayon. Yes, it is. It actually likes to draw nicely. I mean, I think it'll work. We could definitely add a few more residents in this way. Without, yeah, I'll definitely put fences in. What do you think, though? This will work? Pretty much, I think. Could definitely put some fences in. Like even back in here, we could put some fences in. But let me level this off a bit as well. So we have a little room to kind of put the fences in. Yeah. I mean, if your backyard is on a cliff, you're going to be careful, I think. 2 hours, right? I'll tell you what, we could put a fence. It's not going to hurt anybody. We'll do some curving. Alright, so we put a fence there. An area with trees and paths and benches up on the hill. That's an idea. We could actually make a park somewhere in here as well. Let me just put this fence in so Thomas doesn't fear that the residents may fall off. I can cut this off right here. Alright, let me put a couple of blocks in and then we'll put a park in here overlooking the edge here. Because I think that'll look pretty good. We could build our own prison later. Let's see. Why? I think we're losing residents, then we're gaining. I don't know, because it seems like we were higher in residents before, and we're actually losing residents, so... Let's bring this in. Come over here. Just for your safety. Don't forget landmines and searchlights. That is true. Oh. So we got this here. I think we're going to put these as shorter blocks. This can't come across because that's a... do a dead end there, dead end there. Do a park in this corner. See if we could do a big park. It's gonna break the fence. And then we'll put a kind of level this off just a little bit. Alright, have a good night. Thanks for coming. Alright, so we'll level this off just a little bit so the park's not falling off the hill. There we go. We'll fix the fence later. Alright, let's just fill this in with a little bit of residence here. And, yeah, I think we're going to get ready to end soon. It was... not a short stream, but not a long stream. But I do have things I need to get done. So, let's go ahead and fill this in. Yeah, I think that'll work. Well, at least gain some residents. I don't know how we're doing on fire and police either. I think we're alright. It looks okay. Over here I think could use something. There we go. The view from the sky... It's pretty nice. Overlooking everything. It's also pretty loud. We still have to put your monument in. Did you want to put the monument right in the middle? Like upgrade the road and put it in the middle? Fence Hill. Oh, George. George, your monument. You want it in the middle? Alright, I'm gonna put a monument in the middle. No. Oh. Oh, I gotta add water. There we go. So I don't know, we keep adding residents, but I don't think we're gaining much. For some reason, can't seem to get in a lot of residents. I might be able to add a few blocks in here, or some in here. Not sure, but next stream we'll definitely have to add some residents just to get this number up, because even with the little bit we added, it's just not enough. We're not growing fast enough, so definitely put a few more blocks in here, and we'll go from there, I guess. But I think I'm gonna end it today. So thank you for coming. Hope to see you next week. Save and make a durability test? Sure. Let's pause this. Where am I gonna put this guy? I don't know, I have a lot of... Oh, let's just put it there. Alright. What do you want to do, George? Suggestions, George. Big target for Skystone. Alright. Hold on, I'm getting a couple of comments coming in. It's lagging for me. Hello, how are you? Alright, so let's go ahead. A meteor strike right in the center here. And what about right in between the oval about? There we go. Do you know me? No, I don't think so. Anyway, do you want to do a tornado? I think we'll do a tornado as well. My name is Grahtles.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
There we go.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Still waiting for that tornado to come in. Although the oval about is gone. That was impressive, right down the center. Look at that. And these guys can't get to the these guys can't get to this spot over here. I don't know, the tornado's not coming yet. I don't see that tornado. I don't think I paused it. No, it's not paused. Let's fast forward. See if that works.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Oh, there we go.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
I'll get close up, see if anything flies. There we go. So what do you think, George? Durability test in progress, for sure. Oh, wait. Oh, it didn't pick up the train. The trains were smart enough to stop.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
And the trains, they were smart enough to stop. Look at that. They knew not to keep going. Alright, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.